just unbelievable. Klingon is like 7-3. First of all, can we get up? He's setting a screen. I want to get up and guard the screen. Like, you're just playing way off. Like, now he's coming in the paint. Get up and battle now. You're just letting him come right into the charge circle, having you sealed. Now they're going to throw it down low. Now look, he wants a repost entry. Can we get up and get low and battle and try? And you're not even trying here. He just sits on the block. What? San Diego State all night just wasn't guarding ball screens. Just wasn't guarding them. Could we ice this screen here and actually guard this? Keep the ball handle to the sideline. There's no place for Klingon to roll to. 3 backside defenders. You do nothing about this screen. So then you end up switching not a screen. And if you are going under a screen that is being set at the block, I must, at the very minimum, get up and jam the screener, using my body so that the player going under the screen has a chance to get underneath. And then if you're going underneath, you got to be fully committed to going underneath. Look at the San Diego State defender trying to go over the screen first. You're not getting on the other side in time. That was way too easy. San Diego State, another massive problem. The gambling. Why can't you just guard? Just guard. Look at this atrocious gamble. So now you don't get it. The defense is scrambling. Transition defense. This is certainly miserable. Communicate. So I'm taking Klingon. Okay, cool. So now who am I guarding? Am I coming to guard the ball? Am I coming to guard out there? Like, there's no talking right now. You've got two like, all right, we got somebody guarding the ball. Like, okay, so now we got to take the man trailing the play. Why are you going to Klingon and what? Look at this. The possession just started. It just started. Why can't you just guard the ball? Why do you have to? You gamble again. You're behind the play. The defense is scrambling again. That brings an extra defender to the ball. This is just disgusting, repulsive defense. Off of a down screen. I'm chasing off his hip and going over the top. You cannot look at him try and go up the gut right there. So that's why you're going to be 3 steps late on this handoff. What are we doing about this handoff, by the way? Like, you got to go under or you got to switch. Like, if you're going under, I'm up jamming the screener right here so he can easily get underneath. Nope, you go over. This is a layup line. I just feel bad for the players. Like, look at the position you put this San Diego State defender in. So again, I could ice the screen right here. Backside help is right there. Keep the ball handler out of the lane, towards the sidelines and up. Instead, you're in drop coverage. What is this big man for San Diego State supposed to do? Does he guard the ball and leave Klingon wide open? Or do I take Klingon and give up a layup? Like, that's your defensive scheme. Stop going. This is coaching. Stop going up the gut. It's a down screen. You always chase off his hip over the top. Then the man guarding the screener's attached with his arms extended so he can't curl. You go up the gut. Look at you have no chance of guarding this handoff now. So undisciplined and poorly coached is San Diego State. So poorly coached. Away from the ball. Back to the baseline. Seeing ball, seeing man. My man's in front of me. There you go, gambling again. Beat back door, draw an extra defender. Now there's confusion and an open triple. This is just really sad. How is it in the NCAA tournament you have no idea how to guard down screens? It's just coaching. It's embarrassing. You don't go up the gut. Chase off of his hip. You're trying to go up the gut again. So now I'm going to beat you back door. Here's another ball screen. San Diego State just doesn't guard it. Well, get up. Guard. Like, we got to do something. I can get up. I can easily hedge this screen right here. Easily. No place for Klingon to roll till you have a backside defender standing and waiting right there. Okay, I could get up. I could jam the screener and go under. You're not guarding it. You're just doing nothing. What? This is more terrible transition defense. Is this San Diego State player hard of hearing? This player's clearly communicating that he needs you to take his man in transition. He's going to be late getting back. You can see him yelling it. So why aren't you? And he's going to take your man. Like, what? Is just an atrocious switch. First of all, if I know I'm switching, I'm up the line, level to the screener, ready to guard the ball. But most importantly, on a switch, and this is coaching, you must get underneath the screener. Now, if I'm guarding the ball, I can funnel the ball handler to the middle of the floor where there's help. You switch over the top. This player is even close to ready to guard. He's going to be leaping uphill as he's going to turn the corner downhill. Coaching. This whole game has been a coaching disaster. Cross screen. I have to jam the player coming through the cross screen to knock him off his spot so the defender can get on the other side. You don't touch him. That's why there's 5 steps of separation right here. So now on this down screen, you pretty much have to switch. There's going to be no way to get over the top of this down screen. And you don't do that. So that's a wide open 3. This is basic in transition. The UConn player here cannot be the one initiating contact. The San Diego State defender has to be jamming and battling for position, initiating the contact. If the UConn player's initiating contact, look at this. You're just letting him sit there. Easy post seal catch 2. I mean, Klingon is catching this ball at the block. Like, come on. There has got to be a double. I'm immediately going to double to get the dribble picked up. Instantly, you have 2 rotations. You can leave the player on the weak side wing. Once that dribble's picked up, we're just immediately sprinting out and rotating then to the block. Everybody rotates up 1. Are you really going to sit here and watch this? Like, he's in the charge circle. Brian Dutcher at San Diego State should not be allowed to coach another frickin' game. Another down screen. Chase over the top. The man guarding the screener would be attached with his arms extended so he can't curl. How many times do you want to go up the gut of these screens? And how many times is this going to happen? If you want to help on the ball, and this should be the case no matter what. First of all, we're up guarding, but the help's got to come outside the paint. I'm not guarding above the 3-point line. If my feet are set, I'm in a defensive stance. I stunt, I recover. Dribble, we're good. Like, you're guarding past the 3-point line for no reason, so now you got to go help in the paint. And now everyone's late. It doesn't matter. First of all, and this is coaching, it does not matter that my man is not back for San Diego State. I'm sprinting to get to the 3-point line, so I'm an extra body defensively. If you just sprint and get to the 3-point line, none of this happens. You're in help right now. But secondly, San Diego State just not guarding a screen again. What are we switching? Like, what are we doing here? Nothing. Player gets screened. Now, you should be in help right there, but you don't guard the screen. This is not defense. First of all, we'll start with another awful gamble right there, but this is not defense. Ice this screen, please. Keep the ball handler to the sidelines, out of the lane. Klingon, there's backside help right there for Klingon. The pass not getting made. Like, this is not defense. This is just ball handler come off screen, ball handler go right to rim. You're not going. This coaching is a disaster. Should be illegal. You never go over a handoff. Ever. Up jamming the screener, going under, meeting him on the other side. You go over. Not defense. Not. San Diego State just not guarding a ball screen again. Is this real? Is this a parody, a comedy? You traveled all the way from San Diego to Boston, and this is how you're guarding. Ice the screen. Ball handlers out of the lane to the sidelines. There's no place for Klingon to roll to. I have a backside defender right here. Do something. This is not, again, ball handler come off screen, ball handler get layup and 1. Last one. I mean, it's a 23-point game with 5 minutes left. This is coaching. This is why you have to jam the screener. I'm using my body, but showing my hands. So the ball handler isn't pulling immediately off the screen. And I actually can get under and meet him on the other side if I'm defending the ball. But you're not touching the screener. So there's no screen to get under. He's just pulling immediately.